We are live. Let's see. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Happy Monday to everybody.
Hello, hello.
We're just checking now to see if. Okay, yeah, we're live. Let me see. Yep, I could hear myself. Sorry about the echoing. So we're live in YouTube. Now we're checking on Facebook. That will be
Waiting, I'm
Karen.
waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting.
So let's see. Hopefully, everybody can hear us. I hope everybody's having a very good week so far. Um, you're enjoying your week. Can't wait for this week to be over, honestly, because
I know, right?
we're gonna have a few days off, so we can relax a little bit. Nothing exciting for us coming
But
per
that's okay.
se, but it's relaxing for us. But anyway, happy
Yes.
Monday, everybody. If you happen to be new around here, hi, this is Carlos and Karen. We are half of the Cool Case Adventures. The other half is in basketball practice. And anyways, we're just a family of content creators that love going to theme parks and sharing our experiences with you and help you plan hopefully your next visit to theme parks or vacation. That way you could have a more enjoyable time when you come over here to Orlando and visit all our theme parks in Central Florida. The other thing that we like doing is also doing a live stream every Monday where we go over theme park news. A lot of times, a lot of theme parks, not a lot of time, weekly theme parks have broken news and it's kind of hard to keep up with all the news. So leave it up to us. We talked about it. We bring it up to your attention. We focus on things that are only either have been, uh, certified as a fact, nothing like a rumor. It's just nothing but fact, no speculations or things that we have seen and can confirm ourselves because we've seen it in the theme parks. Hello, Miss Sheila. How are you? We're
Hello.
doing wonderful. Cecilia, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. Anyways, just smash that like button if you're in YouTube, or if you can go to YouTube later on, smash it. It really helps us out uh, tremendously. So um, one thing, oh, I forgot doing something, but anyways, I'll deal with that. Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. Let me know. Hopefully, you guys can still see me. I'm just doing something very quick over here. Um, as part of my setup. But anyways, in today's video, we're basically gonna talk about a lot of the theme park news, especially Halloween Horror Nights, and also um, uh, a lot of the Disney festivities during the holidays.
That's a lot.
And there's a lot. Trust me when I tell you this, there is a lot. And in typical Disney Universal, it kind of went like in a friendly competition.
Yeah. Of who could say more?
Who can release the most news, and that was kind of like insane. So that's what we're gonna be focusing on. There's a lot of news that broke down, and we definitely have to bring that to your attention. So live on two wheels, Chino, how are you? Hopefully
Hello.
everything is well with you. So tonight we're gonna focus about like always, news, Halloween Horror Nights. We're gonna focus about like I mentioned, Disney holidays festivity, because there's a lot coming our way, and you all have to be prepared, especially if you're coming here to Orlando in the next few months. So with that said, we're gonna move straight to Universal Studios. So if you are going to Universal Hollywood, keep in mind that they will have festivities on July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th for the 4th of July. So that's good news. This is the first time that we're actually going back to normal on the theme parks for the July 4th celebration. I believe Hollywood had it last year, but I think it was only 1 day. And better news, we're having ours too.
Woo!
4th of July, fireworks plus live band, DJ, and more coming to Universal Florida. Guests will be able to celebrate the 4th of July at Universal Studios Florida this year with fireworks, music, and more. Guys, I'm excited. This is the first time in 3 years that is back in the theme park. I think last year they did it in City Walk, but it was more like a smaller celebration. None of all this that they're mentioning. So I'm excited. If you're going to be here next week, just keep in mind, hey, it's going to be crowded,
So busy.
but you're going to be having a blast. So the Universal Music Plaza will be decorated for Independence Day, and festivity will begin at 5 o'clock. There will be a band, live DJ, and patriotic performers. The fireworks will begin at 9 o'clock. God forbid, God forbid, God bless us. If we are, or God
Willing.
we're able to go, we will be there next Monday. So that's our plan. So maybe, just maybe, go home into this one. Instead of having news, we're going to have a live stream next Monday from Universal Studios celebrating the 4th of July. If you guys are interested to join us, only if you guys are interested to join us, because obviously a lot of people spend it with their family
Right.
or celebrating. I don't know what your plans are, but if you want to see how things are going in Universal Studios, hey, if you guys tell me, put it in the comments. Hey, we would love to just have next week's live stream at Universal with you guys. Then we'll do a live stream from Universal Studios on 4th of July. But anyway, I'm excited. Besides that, so everything starts at 5 o'clock. Then we're gonna move to one of the newest things. Universal has released James Potter one in Universal Orlando, and also arrive in Universal Hollywood as well. So for $59.99, you're able to own this one.
Is that Harry Potter's dad?
I think so. I don't know. I
Go
remember.
up.
Oh,
It says it in the top, I think.
so
Harry Potter's father.
Yeah, Harry Potter father. So if you are a fan like Miss Sheila is of Harry Potter, this is for you. $59.99, which you could tell is kind of like I would not call it a limited edition, but it's kind of like a limited edition. I hope it makes sense. Usually it's about $50, and then the limited edition is $75. The one that we show for the 2021, right? But this one they're charging $60. So if you are a fan of Harry Potter, this one is for you. Now, I find this very interesting because when we went to Los Angeles and we did the WB studio tour, if you guys remember, if you watched that video, there's a section about Harry Potter and they sell all kind of ones in there. To the point they were like, man, I cannot even keep up with about the amount of ones that they have over there. They obviously have more than Universal. And I was doing my reading, and look at this.
WB.
They do have the WB logo. So I'm assuming, again, don't hold me to this one, but I'm assuming that they might be selling it over there as well at the WB studio tour. So anywho,
Sorry.
at least you know that they have a brand new one. Universal Pass Holder Appreciation Days is returning from August 15 onto September 30th. And basically what they're saying is that during this time, pass holder will have access to extra perks, discount, and exclusive opportunities. And guys, I am not heartbroken. A lot of time when they do these festivities, they bring either extra discount, extra menu items,
extra food.
Yeah, exactly. Big John in the house, my man. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome back. And you know what, Karen? One of the things that I'm looking forward and I hope, crossing my fingers, is that they actually release hotel discounts.
That'll be great.
Simply because we already have our hotel booked for Halloween Horror Nights. And if you're reading this correctly, it says begin on August 15 and it goes on to September 30th. Halloween Horror Nights starts on September 2nd. So if they release extra discount, that will be wonderful.
That would be perfect.
Wonderful. Because I will be making that call to Universal and kind of changing our reservation. So they apply that discount. So anyways, I'm excited about that. They, more news to come. So hopefully we're able to hear about it soon. And what time is it?
8:10.
8:10. Karen has to leave in 5 minutes. She has to
Yes.
pick up the children. So
The other half of Cool K.
right. Now, very important. We talk about Halloween Horror Nights. I just wanna. It's kind of hard to see. So I had to pull it from from our Instagram. So once again, if you're not following us in Instagram, do
Why
so.
not?
Why not? Karen is working extra
I'm
hard.
working hard,
Karen
people.
is dropping nothing but bombs every single day. I mean, between that and TikTok, she's
Oh,
putting
jeez.
a lot of work and effort.
TikTok's hard.
Yeah. But keep in mind that a lot of the news to break down, we actually put it there. We actually put in things as we see it in the parks. Miss Sheila says, sorry, guys, was
Should
making.
never apologize for making coffee, Miss Sheila.
Yeah,
Like,
that's okay. I know. You know what? We need to start drinking coffee at this time. We said that we were gonna do
I will
that.
do it.
I like this iced coffee
We'll do
idea.
iced coffee night.
Iced coffee night. I like it. I like it. But anyways, guys, what I can share with you, if you look at my our thumbnail, and I share this both in our Instagram and Facebook, is that this is it. There's no more speculation map. According to the permits, what it has been filed with the Orange County government, this is it. So the whole thing about this house, where's it gonna go, and all that, it ends over there. It's kind of hard for you guys to see because I couldn't find a better picture. But basically, over here it says house locations, and it calls for soundstage 21, 22, and so on and so on. Because I could barely see
24.
24A, 28B, and anyway. So when they actually file for permits, they're not they're not showing us the permit, but this is the actual map that it was approved by the Orange County government. Miss Sheila, thank you so much for your super chat. Coffee Club.
Karen's
Karen Coffee Club. Did you see the post that we did the other day? When we did that, well, Karen did it. We went to Universal. Was it Universal we were at?
Yes.
Okay, Universal, and then she did Karen's Coffee Club. David.
Hey, David.
Hey, thank you for joining us. I know that you gotta go to bed soon. My man works super early just to create some magic. But anyway, this is the actual map. So now, like we've been talking about for the last few days, the red means the scare zone. So you got one scare zone,
6 scare zones.
so, yeah. I'm sorry, the yellow. The yellow is my bad. You know what it is? Because in the speculation map, they have it by the letter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the excursions is by the number. So this one is backwards. So over here, the red means the houses, the yellow means the excursions. So this soundstage over here is what is we've been talking about being like the Blue Man Group soundstage. They're not showing it like back here, but basically that's what it is, because technically speaking, this is like the Universal store, right? And this is the Minion, right? So
be kind of hard,
right? So yeah, basically I just expect the house to be around here, and then the next soundstage, which is I think it's 22, which is back here, is the next house, which is the witch, which we don't even know what the heck the witch is.
Switch.
Yeah, and I don't have the speculation map in front of me, but this one, as you can see, has been confirmed as Halloween. So as you can see, they already put whoever created this already put it over there. And then you got 4 and 5 over there. You got another scare zone, and number 6 has been confirmed as of last Wednesday. It's gonna be Blumhouse houses. So it's gonna be Freaky and the Black Phone. And obviously this came out right before that was confirmed, right? But technically speaking, that's where this house is, right behind Fast and Furious, and they have a tent already over there that it was permitted and approved by Orange County. Orange County is our city, and it is being installed now for like over 2 months now. And then you're gonna have another scare zone. The S1 basically is the kind of like the stage show, which is the, instead of the cinematic show, you're gonna have something for Halloween Horror Night. And then you got the second show over here where Fear Factor used to be. This is gonna be similar to last show, from last year's show. So that has been already permitted over there. Then you have two more houses over here, in which one is rumored to be a second house, or a continuation of a house that was back in 2018. Another one is something about bugs, which I don't care about that one.
Yeah.
And
I don't
then
think I
you
know
got
that
number 9, and the last one, number 10. Number 10, uh, and it has been confirmed, like I said last week, when we went to
Spooky
Spooky
Empire.
Empire. Universal creative team actually uh, stated that it will be where the Beetlejuice house was last week. So basically, you got to walk right behind
last year.
the last year's. Thank you. Well, for the last 2 years.
Well, you said last week.
Yeah, last year. Thank you. But it's right behind the ET. So these are the Universal Legends collide. So obviously that's what is already placing here. And then you have the next two scares on one, in which is going to be a scarecrow, which it makes total sense, basically where all the trees are,
Yeah.
and something dealing with vampires over here. So it looks kind of interesting. I might super thrilled and excited about Halloween Horror Nights this year.
Not yet.
Not until they confirm everything. I hope they bring like another IP house, meaning, I mean, unfortunately, excuse me, the rumors about Stranger Things continue to minimize, and the rumors about Fear Street continues to minimize. I've been reading a lot of other side conversations, something about licensing and something about Netflix wanting maybe possibly more, either more money or the merchandise to go towards them. I mean, and this is just speculation, but I've been reading it way too much from different sources. Cecilia said the movie looks awesome.
The black phone.
We'll get to that point in a second. Kids want to know when we're getting together. Hopefully soon, man. Hopefully soon. Our schedule, it's just kind of nuts. Get with Karen to get basically our weekly schedule, and maybe you guys can tag along, because every week we're making like different. It changes every week, and now we Kyla playing basketball in practices, and now a game on Thursday that kind of threw us a little bit, but we're honestly going out most of the time Sundays, no Sundays, I'm sorry, Wednesday, Fridays, and Saturdays. That's until we get next month we got two events.
Yeah.
Back to back, a Friday and a Saturday. So that week we'll have to go during the week. So mostly we go during the week in the evenings, because obviously you're working and it's easier for both of us. Or during the weekend we go super early in the morning, try to avoid the crowds and the heat. So yeah, get with Karen every week until we could figure something out. Anyway,
we have to. On that note, I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna go get the kids, and I'll be back.
Yeah, go ahead and get the.
I mean, someone's got to go get them.
Somebody has to get the children. Go ahead. Let me scoot over here. Let me change my mic over here. I'm gonna push Karen's microphone that way. That way we don't hear any weird sound. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Now that I not switch microphone, but I had to push the microphone. Is there any echo? Let me know. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. Okay. In the meantime, I I'm hearing, thank you, David. I'm hearing a lot of conversations going on between the whole Netflix and Universal situation. A lot of people are claiming the Netflix is kind of getting greedy. Obviously, I mean, can you blame them? They're producing killer content, killer series, and I know that they have allowed Universal through a contract to be able to utilize their concepts, but can you blame them now if they want to just to switch for either more money or figure something else out? So that's the rumor. That's a big rumor on the street, and that's why kind of quote unquote um, may not be happening. Um, so we'll see. Thank you, Cecilia. So we'll see. So anyway, this is basically the final things for the locations. It's being permitted. It's being approved. In order for Universal to change anything else, that basically this is how government, not government, this is how permits work. They'll have to submit an individual permit for whatever the changes they're making, and they have to submit the entire map to get a final approval. That's how permits work. So, but for now, this is basically what we're looking at. With that said, talking about the horrors of Blumhouse, it was announced, officially announced by Universal Studios that Horrors of Blumhouse is happening. It is happening now. I'm gonna go back over here to our Instagram because your boy happens to be and I may have to go. Oh, look at the Michela talking about the coffee club. That's what Karen posted. Let me see. All right, let me get out of here. But anyway, I happen to be kind of like messing around, looking for feedback or reviews about this movie, The Black Phone. And it just happened, good timing as usual. I happened to see AMC advertisement for this movie, in which I call it was a big oopsie. Why do I say that? Is because the day before it was officially announced by Universal, the AMC went and posted this, and it says prize 4-day 3 night to a mystery trip for winner and one guest. So a winner and one guest, and it has to be 13 years and older, to Orlando, Florida, to visit a horror themed amusement park between September 2nd of October 30 and October 31st. So first of all, the big oopsie was saying a mystery trip, and then it says Orlando, Florida, and of course the theme amusement, and then obviously gives you the date. That day, when they posted that, this lasted maybe a good 3 to 4 minutes. I was able to snap the picture, and then I refreshed the page, and they changed this whole verbatim to leaving it as a mystery trip to a surprise location. So they changed it like that quick. I went ahead and I posted huge leak by AMC in regards to Halloween Horror Nights. Not confirmed by Universal yet, but an announcement is expected soon. Again, I happen to be at the right time when when they happen to do that, and then the next day is when they come and they do this big announcement, and obviously they released it. I don't know if you guys were able to see the video, and I don't know that I posted the video. I might have done it as a yeah, I didn't actually post it because I did it as a IG story. So Karen posts a lot of things in Instagram, but once in a while I just go and post. But if you guys are not following us, definitely do so, because I mean you can see just some posts, everything, So we posted about the Minion, and we'll talk about that. So yesterday they talked about how they added 2 gigantic minions to the front, and we saw this on Saturday, so it was already posted. So there's a lot of things that we stay on top of. I'm not trying to convince you just to follow us, but just to stay on top of the news that 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 will give you a good idea of what to expect. And even when I talk about Disney, you're gonna see me. Uh, as you can see, we're up to date. But going back to the Blumhouse, is actually confirmed. Then the typical Universal, they like, okay, we announced it. Let's release the merchandise. So of course, they just like they done with other announcement, you get your ornament and your actual shirt. And for the first time this year, I decided to get me a shirt. This is the first shirt that kind of called my attention. I do like this design, the upside down design. So I got that shirt. And just so you guys know, all shirts that they're being releasing for Halloween Horror Nights, they go from extra small all the way to 3X, which is cool. Sometime once in a while you may see a 4X, but at least everything that I've seen lately is going from extra small to 3X. So anyway, excited about this. I ended up getting us me and Kalel this shirt. So talking about the black phone. Friday we went ahead and saw it. I could give you, without any spoilers, our family review. The four of us enjoyed it. I'm the one that says, is it the best movie done by Blumhouse? No. Is it still kind of creepy? Yeah. Should you see it? Yes, definitely. If you're planning to come to Universal Studios, so you kind of understand what you are going to encounter, just like you should watch the movie Freaky that it came out, I think it was 2 years ago in 2020. Um, it is a very thrilling movie. Yeah, this black phone, it reminded me a little bit of The Sixth Sense in combination of up to a certain degree the movie It. Uh, but anyways, it has that kind of like dark behind the scenes story. The Towards the end, it builds up to some good momentum. So definitely a good movie. I will rate it somewhere between the 7 to 8 stars out of 10. Not that I'm a professional movie critic, but um, I suggest you watch it. But the kids enjoyed it a lot. Um, Karen enjoyed it a lot. She said, I was the one that, like, you know what? It was good, but I was expecting more. But again, uh, you still should watch it. Moving right along with Halloween Horror Nights, these showed up the other day for Hollywood, some random pickup truck. And as you guys may know, as we've been discussing every single week over here, um, the uh, the the stages, the facades in Universal Hollywoods are a heck lot more ahead of the game than ours, because they don't have sound stages. They use for Halloween Horror Nights. They actually had to build tents. Um, Year past, they have been criticized because uh, you can tell that they put a lot of the emphasis in our facade here in Orlando versus theirs. So I had the feeling that this year they're like, okay, let's give Hollywood something that they deserve. The good news are that this is happening on September 8th. And later on tonight, I have to make it official because I have to go and buy it. But the definitely it looks like we will be there for opening night here in Orlando, and we will be there for opening night in Hollywood. So for the first time, I'm able to scratch off something out of my bucket list personally, where we're able to enjoy both openings of Universal Orlando and Hollywood. And I'm beyond static. Our trip for California has been more concrete. We already got our tickets. We already booked our hotels. We will be staying in 3 different hotels, so that's gonna give you guys even more of an idea of the things that you can expect from us. Because we all the uh, videos or content. One of them hotel is in the Universal side, and then the other two hotels is gonna be in the Disney side, Disneyland side. So I'm excited about that. So we're it's gonna be it's gonna be long days for us, but you guys are gonna get a lot of great content. That work trip is gonna be pretty cool for everybody. But anyways, that's it for Horror Nights in Hollywood. Also know that this adult pajamas actually came out. I don't know if Karen, I posted a picture of Karen or not, but it was kind of cool. I told Karen she should get it because during our winter, our colder, cooler weather in here, Karen tends to get very cold. So I was like, you will look super cute wearing one of these adult pajamas. So we didn't get it on that day, but she said that she will consider it. But it's kind of cool. When have you seen an adult pajama? Something that because as kids, I don't know about you guys, but we used to wear things like that, right? What kid doesn't wear a pajama like that? So it is super cute for $60. If you are a fan of ET and you want to just wear an adult pajama, which is super hard to find, definitely find it at the tribute store. And super cute. I mean, Sheila, you're correct. It is super cute. Um, Obviously, all kind of ETs display on this uh, pajama. Want to take a moment to just credit wdw.com Universal Studios for all this content that I'm using now. And also Block Mickey is the one I'm going to be using for Disney. Also, smash that like button if you're watching us in YouTube, so that way YouTube continues to make recommendations to us. I mean, recommending our videos to other people, and it helps us tremendously. Also, if you happen to be new around here, consider becoming part of this family. We are in the process to getting into 3,000 subscribers, and we cannot wait to continue to grow this family. Last year, I think we were in a thousand plus, so it's kind of cool to see that we have almost double the amount of subscribers at this point. So we're thrilled about that. Actually, we're in the low 1,000. So consider subscribing, becoming part of this family. But anyway, this is a construction wall that went in the kid zone, and they're saying there's the possibility, and I believe it because this is where Princess Fiona and Shrek have been standing. This was the old merchandise store for Barney, because the Barney show was over here, right? So now DreamWorks is back here, and now they put up this wall. So the rumor has said that that's where they're gonna bring Donkey and Shrek and Fiona. Again, you guys heard me saying this. I'm not the biggest fan that they actually push them to this back of the park. Not a lot goes on over here. Next time I do a walk through the park, I'll show it. I'll show it to you. Or whenever they start making having meet and greets, I'm gonna go back there so you guys see it, and you guys hopefully I'm wrong. I want Universal to be successful, but um, I'm not too thrilled about sending uh, three of the most popular characters towards the back of the park where nobody goes. Only families with little kids. No offense. Um, but other than that, not a lot of people come back here. So, anywho, just know that that's the big rumor. This more to come. Carnitas Tots are an excellent new addition to Green Eggs and Ham in Sue's Landing. It does sound kind of interesting, and it does taste delicious. That's the only spoiler alert that I'm gonna give you. We will be releasing a video maybe on Friday, I think, where we spoiler alert, we tried snacks around IOA, and we were able to try this one. Because you guys are loyal to our channel in life, definitely uh, giving you the spoiler alert. I want to thank Annie from the WDW News, who tried it and actually answered my messages as she tried it and recommended it. And I actually told her that I was gonna try it because she told me. So, I want to just give her credit because I follow them in Instagram, so she was really quick to answer me. But anyways, really interesting snack. I can see where it's gonna become super popular, and it was very good. You guys gonna get to see the entire family review on this new addition to Sus Landing. Hopefully, it will be released on Friday. So stay tuned. Remember I showed you this. This came on for them for WDW yesterday, and we posted about it on Saturday. Universal has gone kind of crazy. It's like the Minion has taken over Universal Studios for the summer. And don't get me wrong, I'm very happy Universal came up with this concept because I feel like Universal can use some help during the summertime. They do a really good job during Horror Nights. They do an excellent job during the holidays, and during spring break when they do the Mardi Gras, they do an amazing job. I feel, and you guys probably heard me a few months ago when I say Universal has to do something for the summer. Everybody has like summer festival, but not Universal. As a matter of fact, if you watch our video that we posted yesterday, we talk about a menu, a secret menu. It's almost like a secret menu. It's not secret, but it's not secret. It's displayed towards the middle of the park, and it's called Welcome Back to Summer, or Summer Welcome Back, or some crap like that. And they brought specific menu items, but they haven't it's like they haven't promoted, they haven't advertised it at all. But we've been seeing it every time we go to the park. And then I told Karen, I'm like, listen, we need to try that. And then it wasn't until last week where we were going over these that they actually the same source that we're using. They talk about the quesito and the fresh Latin bowl, and we're like, here in this live, we're like, shoot, we need to go and try it. So we went and we actually reviewed that food. And I think, here's my opinion as a Latino, I think Universal is missing out, and they're missing out big time for not advertising that. As a matter of fact, I have been getting comments on both in Instagram and in YouTube. Like, people are like, I was there, I didn't even see this. I mean, really? Like, where did you find that? So that lets you know that Universal, for whatever reason, they should have actually done like a summer festival or something like that with food. Or, you know what, if they were gonna go through this whole Minion takeover, they should have done maybe menu items that will focus also on menu items. And I know they may not trying to do spoil anything, because rumor has us that Minion Cafe is coming, but I feel like they could have come with a better concept and give us the guests something to look forward. So in case you haven't, and we show you in the video, basically all that it is, they have a couple of photo ops inside the park, and they give you a 10 minutes preview of the movie, which is not a bad idea. It's been hot as heck in here in Orlando. So 10 minutes inside the soundstage, uh, I take that, of a preview for the movie. And right next to the horror makeup show, there is another photo op, and in that photo op, then you will see different minions. Now, for Universal Hollywood, they're making even a bigger of a deal. So they actually have three minions together, and plus these the same um, kind of like decorations. They did that as well on the Hollywood, but they're having other type of activities. So I'm not sure that they're gonna do the same over here. So I feel like Universal missed out. I don't know about you guys. I mean, minions are very popular. I feel that they should have or could have gone that way. Um, but anyway, that's it. That's what they have over here. You know, there's inflatable minions. It looks pretty cool though. Cool pictures though. If you're a fan of Hello Kitty released a brand new popcorn bucket. That wasn't there on Saturday when we were there, and we were able to see this bucket. And it's pretty large too. But other than that, we didn't see Hello Kitty, but that's kind of cool, especially if you are a fan of Hello Kitty. Um, just want to mention, I'm not gonna show you the tour, but a video tour. I'm sorry, but as of Saturday, yesterday, I'm sorry, Williams Hollywood Prop Shop uh, was closed. So now I did see a lot of people in Twitter and Instagram. Apparently, they had like a summer sale. So they went ahead and discounted a whole bunch of these props, and people were actually walking out of the park with good deals on props. So I kind of beat myself on not going over there. For just to even on Saturday, we could have gone over there. The problem with Saturday is that and as we were not watching, recording that IOA video, the heat was so bad that Kyla and I almost ended up having uh, passing out because of the heat. I kid you not, it was brutal. So we ended up hanging out in a store, and we both sat down in a store, and we were not the only one that did that. Um, so that's the reason why, because we were in IOA and I told Karen, let's go to Universal. And I made it as far as taking the picture of the minions. And I was like, okay, we gotta go. I'm dizzy. So have I heard anything about what they're putting in the building? No, there's two rumors. There's well, nothing concrete. Have I heard? Yes, but nothing concrete. The rumor number one is becoming a a showcase for the new Epic universe. So they're converting that into, kind of like what's happening with Epic Universe. And then rumor number two, they're actually going to convert that into another store, but they haven't announced which store. Um, so there's nothing concrete yet, but those two rumors are sounding very, very strong each day. Cecilia, thank you so much for the coffee club funds. Appreciate that. Every little bit that you guys give us not is not only a blessing for us, but also means the world. Thank you for that. They're helping us. You can see we actually use it on coffee. Trust me, weekly we use it on coffee. So thank you for that amazing super chat. Love you guys so much for the contribution. Um, Also, no, I know some of you have asked us. Once we finally the preparation for the trip to California, Karen and I are gonna be looking into maybe doing either Patreons or membership in YouTube. We're looking into what to offer you guys. So we're gonna, obviously, the way it works, you have different tiers. So we could charge for a tier for $3, another one $6, another one 9. I'm just making it up, right? And each tier offers you something differently. So we're looking into that, because some of you in the live have asked us, and other people have started to leave. I got an email from other people, two people the other day, asking us if we do any kind of Patreon or membership, because they would like to become members. So what it does is that you become a member, and then you pay let's say $6 towards whatever membership. And then if it's through YouTube, then YouTube takes a part and then we get another part. So every single thing that you guys contribute, it actually goes back to the channel. I know I joke about coffee and all that, but a lot of times, that goes to how YouTube pays us. And then we use that to pay for content for the channel. And it gets pretty expensive. I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoy making videos, and we're Karen and I are firm believer that God has blessed us with means, and those means are being used to share with others. So, for example, you know, going to a park it could be expensive. However, when we decide to do dinner review, if you guys pay attention to how much it is every time that we go to dinner, you're talking about $80, 100 something, 296 like it was the other day. So all of that adds up. So um, the more and I hate I only gonna do membership because people have been asking us. So if you notice, if you go, you can look in Patreon. We do have a Patreon. You could look under the videos, but I have never put anything for people to contribute. I just have it there if people want to donate. And people have actually told us, "Hey, Carlos, there's nothing over there for you guys to link us into a membership." And because we didn't want to ask for money, but we realized that we want to give you more content, and in order to give you more content, we need to subsidize uh, with other sources. So I want to thank you from the bottom of our heart for all the help, all the super chat, all the views, all the likes, all every time that you share our video. Every single thing counts because it helps us tremendously. So yeah, we're working on membership, or we're looking into either that or Patreon, or maybe both. We're looking into what kind of benefit you could get. So it may be an extra video a week. It may be that we release the videos before anybody else sees it as part of your membership. So I promise you, hopefully by the end of this week, we finish our California trip, and then we gear towards the next stage. Next week, we're off. Karen and I, well, Karen works on the 4th, but she works part of the day. But Karen and I are basically taking time to just focus on both the travel agency and YouTube. So that way we can continue to provide you guys with more and more. Celia said, I would love to see something showing Epic Universe. You and me both, Michila. As a matter of fact, I've been studying a lot of the things that have been coming out of Epic Universe. So in the next live streams, I will be talking more and more about Epic Universe. It's just that me personally, I haven't felt prepared yet to just diving into that information, because a lot of it is either rumors, or a lot of it is people speculating about what they heard, and Universal is just like giving us a little bit here, a little bit there. Um, but I've been diving into the info, so soon we're gonna be talking about Epic Universe, and I cannot wait to be in Epic Universe. Celia said, we enjoy watching all the content, and thank you for all the help. 85 days and counting. Absolutely. It's nothing but our pleasure to help you. And I cannot wait until you come and enjoy our parks. Something that sometimes I take for granted, or us as a family, because we're blessed. I mean, we were able to enjoy them. And that's what keeps us motivated. I want you guys, and when you spend the money, you spend it wisely, and you spend it on a way that you're gonna enjoy the parks. I don't want you guys struggling. But anyways, that's basically the two big rumors: either another store or information center about Epic Universe. So we shall see. Now we're shifting to Walt Disney World, or Disney News per se. And in case you didn't know, there's a new foodie guy, and this foodie guy, it is for Independence Day celebration. So here, I'm not here, but yeah, Magic Kingdom, they're planning to have, um, and I think as of July 1st, these are some of the desserts that you are able to find. So the berry shortcake topped with berries, right over here. We can find it on Columbia Harbor House. In Casey Corner is coming with a new hot dog. They didn't display it over here, but I've seen pictures of it. Um, and then Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, it has the red velvet sandwich, a red velvet cookies, vanilla ice cream, and sprinkle. So they're coming with a whole bunch of desserts and just the hot dog that is coming for Magic Kingdom. Spoiler alert, the start as of July 1st. We will be in Magic Kingdom in July 1st because I'm going to be able to review all of this for you guys. The entire family will be there on July 1st. I personally plan to be in Magic Kingdom on July 3rd, so that way we can show you the festivities for the 4th of July celebration, because it's the first time that the Disney brings their fireworks and all the celebration after 3 years. After 3 years. Cecilia, this will be our third trip to US. Nice. To the Universal Studios. Wish I had found you soon. Oh, but the important thing, you found us. Uh, you got it wrong. I get it. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. But the great thing is that you found us. You're here with us to stay. You're part of our family. We love you for that. And we cannot wait. Hopefully, we're able to meet you. So stay in communication with us because we really want to meet you and the rest of your family. Sheila says that looks all so good. I know, right? So I told Karen the minute this came out, I said, we need to try this. I'm going for the hot dog. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, I think Karen is in the chat, even though she should be almost here now. But Karen and the kids, I can guarantee you they're going to go for the sweets. I'm going for the hot dog, and I love hot dogs. By the way, you may not see me ordering them a lot or reviewing them in the park because hot dog could be kind of like a hit and miss for so many people. But obviously, I'm gonna review this one because it's a brand new hot dog, and it's a Chicago style all beef hot dog. Um, Traditional Chicago green relish, pickles, and marinated diced tomatoes served on a potato bread bun. So it's a brand new item. So as you can see, they have one, two, and three brand new items coming on the first two Magic Kingdom. So knowing Karen and the kids are going for the sweets, your homeboy over here, I'm going for the hot dog. So I cannot wait. Now, when you go to Disney Hollywood Studios, then you're talking about these two things. So you're gonna be able to do the apple pie cupcake, um, and other things. As you can see right up here, you'll find that from Woody Lunchbox. So it's called the 4th of July Lunchbox Start with a cherry pie filling with vanilla fondant and star sprinkle. This is this one over here. Now we will not be on Hollywood Studios, but we might go in the afternoon. I'm not sure. So depending how our day goes, that definitely, Karen, if you want the pop tart, we gotta go to Hollywood Studios in the afternoon because I don't think they're not gonna have it because these two belong to Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, and this is what it belongs to Disney Hollywood Studio. So we may have to start in Magic Kingdom and then park hop to Hollywood Studio to try them. They come out on July 1st. So, but these items apparently they're not new. The one by the one in the ABC commissary is new, and the Woody's lunchbox is new. So, so you see the one that they're showing you is this two over here, which is the lunchbox start and the lunchbox parfait. Both of them coming from Woody lunchbox. So if we're gonna, we may have to just park hop from Magic Kingdom into Hollywood Studios. So Epcot is having their own thing too, so that just gives you on that a little bit of idea. So everybody's bringing new items, including Disney Springs. If we go to Disney, actually, Karen, we can even go on Thursday. Well, Thursday, Kyla has a game, uh, but we could have gone Thursday night to Disney Springs and start trying amorettes. And they're also gonna have this one is gonna be as of June 29th. So even Disney Spring is having their own stuff. The resorts are having their own stuff. So if people are staying on the resort, this is the best time because they can enjoy specialty treats. um so I don't know, I wouldn't be look at this, Karen, available in various pool bars. So you got a sparkling strawberry, and you got a star and stripe. So this one is Bacardi raspberry rum blended with flavors of coconut, pineapple, and raspberry puree, topped with float of blue curacao. So this one is calling all our other things that kind of Karen and I enjoy drinking. So anyway, there's a whole bunch of deliciousness going around Disney starting on June 29, depending the location, and going all the way to July 4th. And this is pretty exciting. Um, even Port Orleans is coming with some food items that people can actually buy and a brand new brownie. Look at this. Lots of deliciousness. So there's not many days that we can try these things, so we may have to pick and choose on Friday what are we doing and where we're going. But hey, you will be able to see it through us on Friday. Moving right along, if you happen to be from Florida, just know that we are gonna get a Florida discount summer 2022 in Walt Disney World, and that's starting on July 8th all the way through September 8th. And for example, you could stay, and this is a good deal, you could stay at a standard room in Disney All Star Resort for just 129 plus tax per night. That is a bargain, people, especially with the amount of the prices that the hotels have been lately in Disney. That is a bargain. And even if it's a Florida discount, you can contact us and we could book it for you. Again, we are certified travel agents for Disney and Universal, so we're more happy to help you with anything that you need from Disney and Universal. Best thing, you get our free help advices. We can hook you up and tell you the uh, based on our experience, help you out to make the best decision. So this offer is valid on all these Disney resorts. So this is a bunch of good resorts. But if you're on a budget, if you're able to get the 129 plus tax, hey, that's not a big deal. Maybe Karen, that may be something you and I need to look into it. 129 a room, and that's a bargain. So again, discount for Florida residents. If you need help, let us know. We'll gladly help you out. Star Wars launch, babe. We're excited about this. I am excited. I mean, I saw this. I told Karen, and we're going. So as of July 17, they're bringing back Darth Vader and other characters that I had there in the past. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this. I don't know what it has taken Hollywood Studios so long to open this back up. I have no idea. But anyways, it's opening July 17th. We will be there. Cannot wait. Photos and videos of Mirabelle from Encanto. She debuted yesterday at the Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade at Magic Kingdom. Unfortunately, I couldn't go, but obviously, this is one of the things that I'm eager to see on Friday when I go. So now she's part of the parade. Credit to blogmickey.com. I'm excited. I really hope the Magic Kingdom or Disney decide to do an actual meet and greet with Mirabelle, because Mirabelle is in Disneyland, and for what I seen in pictures and I heard and seen in all the videos, the lines to her meet and greets are astronomical because this character right now has become so beloved by many, and I feel that that's something that even Epcot could benefit from. You know, and I know she's Colombian, but Epcot has towards the in the different festival, the last two festivals, they have been having a booth towards the back right before Morocco dedicated to Encanto. So I feel like if they would have done a meet and greet around that area, that would have also make Epcot even better. Or bring her over Magic Kingdom. Why not? You know what I mean? Would it be amazing, to do a meet and greet with Mirabelle? But for now, I take her. She's part of this parade, which is my favorite parade so far, because this is where you can see, Mulan, obviously Pocahontas. You get to see Miguel from Coco. A whole bunch of awesome character. A lot of the Pixar characters are in this parade, so I'm excited. I'm glad that Disney did this. They should have done it sooner, but they did it. More coming to Disney. You have Minnie Mouse meet and greet, and they're coming to Town Square Theater on July 6th at Magic Kingdom. So the Town Square Theater is where Mickey does the meet and greet, and she will be wearing her 50th year anniversary outfit. Miss Sheila said that's so awesome. So glad Mirabelle finally made it to WDW. So I am happy also for this. It's about darn time. And I'm also, let's see. Sorry, the kids arrived. Karen arrived and the kids are home. So anyway, I am happy to see the Minnie Mouse is joining Mickey at the Town Square Theater starting July 6th. Let's see. No. So that's pretty cool to see. In more news from Disney, I told you Disney was on fire. Like Universal released some news and Disney went like crazy. So more Fantasyland characters returning to you on July 10th at Magic Kingdom, where you're able to now meet Snow White and Peter Pan, uh, starting July 10th. You made it, yay!
I made it.
You made it twice. You made it in the shot. You made it in.
Hey, I was trying to be there. Somehow.
I see that. Thank you. Well,
Okay.
let me readjust the camera. So Belle is also returning. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited. A lot of characters returning. It says over here even more meet and greets returning to Toy Story Land, Dino Land, and Magic Kingdom. So did they announce? Okay. Yes. So in the next few months, if you visit Magic Kingdom, you will have the chances to meet Aladdin, Jasmine, Merida. That is very a lot of people have wanted Merida.
Yeah.
To come back. You're finally gonna be able to meet and greet with Pooh, Tiger, and storybook circus pals like the Great Goofini, which I love, in Pete Seeley's sideshow. Your favorite toys will be ready for playtime in Toy Story Land. That I cannot wait, because finally it's like having those characters on those lands. It kind of like
completes
it. Yeah, it brings it back to life.
Yeah.
I feel like right now it's like
Sorry guys. Hey.
So in Hollywood Studios, you're gonna be able to meet Donald Duck and friends. And also they're going back to Donald's Dino Bash in Dinoland USA at Disney Animal Kingdom, and that's pretty cool. Dinoland right now is like dead. There's nothing going on in Dinoland in Animal Kingdom. Honestly, Animal Kingdom used to be one of my favorite parts, and since after the pandemic, for me has become one of the most boring parks. To be honest with you, Animal Kingdom was very like festive, very
live, very alive.
And then it's like now it's like slow and boring, if you ask for my humble opinion. So I'm actually glad that they're bringing character, and it's also smart because if you think about it, they take Toy Story Land as an example. bringing all the toys, that means that people are gonna make those lines, which means the other lines for the rides are gonna slow down.
I mean, Toy Story Land doesn't slow down anyway to begin,
Right.
as it is.
So you give them characters,
yeah.
you may cut the lines at least 5 to 10 more minutes. You know what I mean? It will.
Thank you, Miss Sheila. Good. Welcome back, Karen.
Yeah, I see that. So, anyways, plus it's kind of cool to see. In this case, the toys.
Yeah.
So
I'll be on the lookout.
Mickey's Very Merry Christmas was announced as it's returning this year, and I'm freaking excited about that. Halloween season is one of our favorite season. But once you make it to the holidays, there's nothing better than the holidays in Disney.
We love Halloween, but once it hits October, we're ready for Christmas.
Well,
because all the Halloween stuff's already like
not even
out
by the end of September.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, exactly. We're Halloween out.
We're Halloween out, so we're ready for the holidays.
God. And we love Halloween.
Yes, we do.
So here is Disney making tons of announcement of everything that they're bringing. So starting on November 8th up to December 22nd, people are gonna be able to do the Mickey Very Merry Christmas party, and now it's officially a party, an after-hour party, which I'm glad to see. I'm so glad that things are getting back to the normal. Yes, I am too.
Finally.
So there's a lot of things that are coming. Well, everything's coming back at this point, you know. So you're gonna join Mickey and his pals in Cinderella Castle. You're gonna have Minnie Mouse in the now you're gonna have the fireworks, which we didn't have last December when Kyla and I went over there. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time parade is coming back. Santa Claus will be there, which we were able to see that. They're also doing the Magic Kingdom attractions like Jungle Cruise becoming the Jingle Cruise. And as an exclusive treat for an event, attendee Space Mountain, Tomorrowland Speedway, Monster Inc. Laugh Floor and Matty Party will receive a specially holiday makeover, which I love. Now, the Space Mountain wasn't there last year, so that's cool. They're, doing something about cosmic rays and more and more and more. Now, this is new. In honor of the 50th anniversary celebration, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party attendees will discover 3 jolly new photo opportunities. Guests will also receive a special 50th anniversary commemorative keepsake theme for the holidays.
Oh, that's awesome.
So here's all the dates. And the tickets will begin as of July 7th. Tickets range from $149 all the way to $199. That's the bad news that I didn't want to see. Those are so darn expensive. So here's the day. Here's the breakdown. So people like us who may be going on November 8th.
We should go November 10th.
We're looking at $159. Now, because I'm an annual pass holder, chances are I'm going to get $10 discount. So we will pay $149, which is going to be somewhat the same as November 10th. But still, $149 is a darn expensive ticket. I did the math. It's going to cost the 4 of us over $600 in order to go to Mickey's Very Merriest Christmas. Yeah, it hurts. So these tickets are not getting any cheaper. It's insane. So here's the breakdown for people that want to go towards the end. On December 20th and 22nd, they're looking at $199 per ticket. So a family like ours, you're looking about $850 or more after the taxes in order to go. So I mean, now a ticket for the day during the day is gonna cost you around the $130 139 all the way to 169 during the day. Okay. And chances are you have to make crazy lines.
Yes. You're better off.
So if you think about it and you do the math correctly, if you're going to buy regular tickets and do lines, then you might as well pay for an after hour party where normally the lines are no more than 10 minutes. So that's number one. Number two, starting this year, all these after hour parties, including Halloween here and in Disneyland, now there are 5 hours. Remember last year that we kept complaining we wish it would have been more at least five and
Hours, yeah.
not four like it was. So I don't know if everybody continue to say the same thing, but Disney listened and they're offering us 5 hours. And not only that, we could come into the park. I want to say, what is it, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
3 or 4, yeah.
So it's from, I think it's from 7:30 to 12:30. So I think it's you could
3 or 4, yeah.
you could
I think
come
3.
you could be at the park around 3:30 or 4 o'clock. So you could come in early with the regular day pass guests, and on top of that, if you take advantage of all these, you could actually do all the rides for
Get a special treat.
Get a special treat for less than and the rides are less than 10 minutes. So if you're coming from out of town, here's my suggestion. Definitely look into possibly doing these after hour parties, especially if you care about the rides, because you're not going to be waiting that long of the time.
Are they doing like the free ice cream and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think so.
So even that, even you get ice cream. Like you get ice cream, popcorn,
And hot cocoa.
and hot cocoa. So even that is a better deal than if you go during the day side. So during the day side, take that day to rest, be in the pool all day, and then in the afternoon go to the event.
Yeah,
and you're way better off.
So Karen found that information. So it's from 7 o'clock until midnight.
I found it. See,
but you didn't even mean to find it. You found it. But you are able to enter as of 4 o'clock. So if you think about it, it's not a bad deal because you could go from 4 o'clock until midnight, but the event is from 7 to midnight. I could guarantee you right now that if you're the person that cares for rides, then you're gonna be able to do no more than 10 minutes in the rides. This is a better bargain than going during the day.
You avoid the heat. You avoid the crowds. Because during the day and during the holidays, parks get insanely busy.
So Miss Sheila is saying that she's seriously thinking about going to this. Yeah, you should.
You should. It's a nice event too.
Yeah. Now there's people like us who get. Well, I mean, we go to for different purposes, to create the content. But if I was gonna go just to as a normal guest, meaning we don't have no content. YouTube. We don't have YouTube. First of all, we're not firework people. We have become more firework oriented because for the channel.
Yeah, I mean, we love fireworks. It's just we use that time to get out of the parks.
Yeah, but we either get out of the park because remember, sometimes the park closes. Let's say at 11. Let's say in this case midnight, right? The fireworks may be at 10:30. We use that time as normal guests, meaning we don't have a YouTube channel. We would have used it to meet either characters
or go to the rides,
or get special treats.
Yeah.
Again, each family have their different goal in mind. So I know people that go to these after hour events just for the rides, and they're doing it right.
And they'll say, I did this ride so many times. Like Space Mountain, I did it 10 times. That's their goal, to go in there and do as many rides as they possibly can from the time they open until they close. They don't get anything else. Like they usually, or they'll get it like almost on their way out. Like they'll get the ice cream, the popcorn, or anything like that.
Yeah, well now it makes me wonder how much does it cost during that time. But of course it's not giving me what I need. But I want to say it costs. It costs. Let me see. Yeah, it's not giving me the prices for whatever reason. Give me 1 second. I want to compare prices so that way we know what, I don't want to just be shooting from the hip.
Shooting for the hip.
Yeah, I haven't been in the website in a long
And we all know Disney websites are the best.
Yeah, it is because see, I'm trying to get. Okay, there you go. Now it's giving me what I need. So let's see if it pulls it. I think they're doing something with the website. Okay, so we're gonna go. It starts at $109, and then what we're gonna do, we gotta do always check the availability. As you can see, it's completely green, so that means that they do have
tickets,
which is good. So now what you gotta do, now we're gonna select and we're gonna go to one park, and then let's say we're gonna want one park per day. Now is when it gets very interesting. You guys saw that it says starting at 109. Obviously now we're in busy season, but now we're gonna go to December. So check this out. If you were to go on December 22nd, which is the last day.
You're in October.
I'm on October. I'm sorry.
You're better off.
You were better off going in October. But
you better off going on for the Christmas party.
Yep. So look at the prices. So you're looking to go to one at a $147 per ticket just to go to a park. So that's how much you're gonna be paying for during the day, right? So,
which is almost equivalent as if you were going to go to the Christmas party. But again, you're gonna be dealing with a lot less guests, not dealing with the heat. Because still, it's Florida. It's still gonna be hot, depending on the day, unless we get that random week of cold of winter that we get.
So you will be paying about $50-something more per ticket. So give and take about $200 more in tickets for 4 people. However, believe me when I tell you this, you are going to be facing a large amount of people on that December 22nd or any December, unless you come in the beginning. The beginning of December is always good to come to Disney because there's not many crowd over there.
But the 2 weeks of the holidays,
that $200 that you're going to be paying extra for this December 20th and December 22nd will save you nothing but at least a migraine.
Yes, the heat migraine.
You are going to be able to go from right to right to right to right to right without sorry. It was just going to be a walk on. And guess what? You're hungry. You go and grab a snack. You may want to see, take a picture with Mickey and Minnie with their
holiday
outfit. You do it.
See Santa Claus.
I mean, it's just like you want to see a parade, special parade. You're gonna be able to see it. So again, it's just like the extra perks that you get for that extra $200. You ask for my humble opinion.
Well worth it.
So anyway, I just want to share that price comparison with you. Also announced in this media release, the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind will have a holiday overlaid for obviously during the holidays. So what it is right now, they have a playlist, and on that playlist they're playing classic songs, which is kind of cool, right? Like Conga from Gloria Estefan, and all the things like that. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna just convert that playlist into holiday songs, which is kind of cool,
Kind of
right?
cool, yeah.
We don't, they first of all, this is a brand new ride, so it will be a brand new experience for everybody. Um,
Ooh.
Epcot International Festival, the holidays, also will start on November 25th. Um, and they're bringing the holiday cookie stroll.
Always a good one.
So it's
Always a
always
good
a
one.
good one to do. So we now know that they're bringing October, which is normal. That's usually the Friday of Thanksgiving week.
Yeah.
That's always happened. So, and knowing Disney with the cast member, then Karen may be blocked either that day or the. Or,
We're blocked that whole. We're blocked
no,
from.
you may be blocked. I mean, there may be. I think last year we were able to go on Sunday.
Maybe.
So we'll see.
We'll see. Maybe.
Hopefully they announce what the heck they're doing with the annual passes. Are they gonna renew the same one or not? I'll be able to like.
I'm gonna need to get an annual password.
Yeah, you probably will.
Cast member needs to get.
So Disney Hollywood Studio 2022 also announced. So here's different things. Hi Angela, nice to see you.
Hello.
So these are the things coming for Hollywood Studios. So you got a sunset season greetings. You have mini holiday dine and at Hollywood and Wine, Santa Claus motorcade for the first time in forever, a Frozen sing along celebration, dazzling holiday decor, and no, once again, there's no jingle bell, bam.
Jingle bell, jingle bell.
And if you have not seen, and that breaks my heart,
I don't know why they wouldn't do it.
I don't know.
It's a show, like it's a laser, like.
But our friend Angela is saying hi, so
Hello.
it's super nice to see you, Angela. I hope everything's well. I don't know why. I mean, this is a cool.
Dumb.
It's just silly not having it. Hold on a second. We do have a video in 2019, the last time that they did this jingle bell, jingle bam. Ironically, we were with Def.
Mm-hmm.
We happened to find Def over there, and I know this is for a fact one of the Def's favorite holiday celebration, and that was our first time seeing it in person.
We loved it,
and we loved it. So I do not know why they're not bringing it. I think it's just the silliest thing in the world, if you ask me. But I mean, I gotta lower that because I don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, no need for that.
Yeah. But anyway, as you can see, according to this video, it's a 13 minutes show. Just fireworks and projection of the holidays into the theater. And anyways, the last time it was done, it was on 2019. And like I said, we have a video. If you go to Cool Case Adventure, we have a video on that 2019. Actually, we did it on the opening day of 2019. So Animal Kingdom is doing their stuff too as well. And anyway, hoop-de-doo, they reviewed it. I'm happy to announce that this will be our video on Wednesday because last night we were able to be there. Hold on, I gotta do this.
Is it?
Yeah, I can tell you up front, guys, that we had a blast. Watch that video because we were surprised by Disney, they did the magical stuff for us,
It was amazing.
So,
it was really fun.
Hold on, give me 1 second because this video is playing on the background.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Way to go.
There you go.
Rookie.
So Disney did a magical moment with us. I watched that video. It was amazing. I can tell you right now, we had a blast in this show. They came back stronger than ever, funnier than ever.
Yeah.
The food was freaking delicious.
As always.
So Wednesday, we're going to give you our review, even though I just spoiled it right now.
But I think we just gave it to you guys.
Well, they're special. They're here. They're watching live. dedicated their time towards us. I feel that we got to give it back to them. But you're going to get to see into more depth and details of everything that we experienced. It was an amazing experience. We loved it. I cannot speak more highly about this show. I think everybody is expensive. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yes,
However, I think everybody deserves the opportunity to
at least once.
treat themselves for at least once. That's all I can tell you. Make sure you go at least once. So anyway, that's for that. Thank you, Angela. Angela says, still going to watch. I appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
Remember the famous $110,000 Disney trip around the world? Well, look at this. It got sold out before going on sale to general public. That is crazy, by the way. It's $110,000 per person.
And not including...
I will add, starting at $110,000.
And that's not including the plane. I guess if you're not... Like for us, we would have to travel to LA. That doesn't cover that. And then from LA, whoever has to come over here, because it ends over here. So if you're here and you have to go back to LA or wherever you're coming from, like that still doesn't cover the cost for getting there and coming back home, kind of like.
So last week we were talking about it. We went over the itinerary, and we also commented like, who the heck can do this? I know I can. However, me and Karen and I basically said, if we hit the lottery,
if I had that kind of money, I would have done it for sure.
A lot of cool places. I think what is it, 40 days that you're traveling?
Yeah, 40 some days. I mean, you're hitting all the parks. You're hitting it sounds like an amazing opportunity. It's just obviously priced a little high for the average pocket.
So it says the pre-sales for the worldwide trip to all Disney theme park went on sales on June 20th. To frequent Adventure by Disney guests, which, by the way, we can actually sell also Adventure by Disney, and has now sold out. The general public on sale date was scheduled for June 28th. Guests are being asked to call to join a wait list. Can you believe that?
So that's what's going to happen with this. After they do that first one and they see the success on it, obviously they'll redo it again.
So the departure is on July 9th next year, all the way to August 1st. And the child starts at $109,000.
It's the same price for adult and kids.
Exactly. It is insane. So you embark on a bucket list adventure for 75 ultimate Disney fans. So that's 75 people.
75 people.
So do the math, Karen. 75.
Oh, that's high math.
Let's
75 times 110.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. That's like $8,250,000 that Disney just sold.
Man,
that's insane. Sold out. So this dream vacation spans 24 days and covers 6 countries that includes all 12 uniquely magical Disney theme park worldwide, as well as 3 iconic landmarks.
The Taj Mahal,
the
Pyramids of Giza, which I would love to go,
and the Eiffel Tower. So throughout the trip, you stay in the world-class accommodation, including the rare opportunity to be a guest at Summit Skywalker Ranch. Sold out. They couldn't.
Pre-sale.
It didn't make it to the general public. Sold out. Done. Now general public have to join the wait list, and I'm assuming, like Karen said, they're gonna be like, okay, now
I'm sure.
Now we see the demand of the wait list. We're gonna do more.
Well, I mean, and I'm assuming you're gonna have a lot of guests that are upset because they didn't even get the opportunity to even go for it. You know what I mean? Because they pre-sold just to the people that do Adventures by Disney. So there's gonna be a lot of people that wanted to go, most likely, that they didn't even get the chance.
So that is insane. So here's the itinerary. Again, last week we were thinking like, and maybe Disney was thinking that, listen, for them to just do this, only that one, Disney probably was testing the water.
That's a test, yeah.
Disney was saying like, well, let's plan one trip. Let's do 75 people one trip. I don't know. I don't know if the demand is there because knowing Disney, they would have released a whole itinerary. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm sure it's 75 people because of the jet that they're.
Right,
You know what I mean?
but if you look at how Disney does things,
Oh,
they have a whole itinerary.
It might become like a cruise thing where the itinerary is gonna come out.
But they only release one, so you can tell that
it's a test.
It's a test, and it got sold out. Now they're creating a wait list, so they made whatever over $8 million sold out. That's it on a trip that is next summer.
I would have done it if I had the money.
That's insane. Now, yeah, I don't blame it. I don't judge anybody. I obviously that's money that of course we don't have, and maybe you guys don't have. And if you do, God bless you. Go good for you. I hope you go, and please do videos so I can watch them.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, I cannot wait until somebody just record this. I'm dying to watch it. But you know, if I will have the money, which it means for us, it will be a total of $440,000. For that, we have to, you know, be millionaires at that point. We needed to like maybe hit the lottery. I wouldn't hesitate. That's a dream. That's a bucket list. You know, that's a dream.
You hit everything. Like,
I might as well do it. Who could pre-order? The people that pre-order are the people that are members Adventure by Disney. So that's like a specific group that you could become part of. You know, it's like,
I don't know if necessarily it's a group. I think it depends. It says frequent adventures, so I'm assuming there might have been a cap on how many Adventures by Disney trips you did.
But also people that are DVC members, they belong. Some of them belong to Adventure by Disney.
I kind of want to do Adventures by Disney though.
So Adventure by Disney is basically a once in a lifetime. Not once in a lifetime. Yeah, not exaggerate, but it's like an excursion. So let's say here in you come here to and I'm just gonna make something up. So let's say they have Adventure by Disney here in Florida, right? And they take you to an excursion to the Keys, the Florida Keys. And once you make it to Florida Keys, they take you to some caves that are down there, you know. So they have Adventure by Disney in California. I think they have it in Utah. So they have it in a couple of places here in US, and they also have it in the world.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have it all. I think I've seen trips to go to Scotland. It's just I think it just depends on the. I think Alaska.
So see Utah, Arizona,
Australia, British Isles, Canadian Rockies, China, Costa Rica. So it's like adventures, you know, like
those are the kind of trips that eventually Karen and I want to take.
Egypt.
Because you know, Karen and if you're Cool Case Adventure, honestly, we live our life on an adventure. We strive for adventure. That's who Karen and I are. We love coming out. I mean, if I tell you stories of ourselves, you will scratch your head and you're like, how the heck you guys are insane. So
yeah, it takes you to England, France. It takes you everywhere. Germany.
You see how you have a schedule?
It has a schedule. So like, let's say like the first one that I hit was England and France. It says enjoy your private tours and unique experiences in and around the iconic sites of London and Paris, like the Tower of London, the Westminster Abbey, and the Louvre, and more. So it's like an adventure. They take you from place to place to place. I would love to do the Egyptian one for sure.
Yeah.
The Canada one has to be beautiful. So these are trips that I would love. I want to go at some point.
Yeah, but
I think Cool Case deserves to go in the Adventures by Disney.
The
Greece, Iceland, Ireland.
There are people that do adventures by
Italy,
by Disney, and again, it's like an excursion. You know,
Switzerland.
It's something that you want to. It's not a cruise. It's not. You know what I
No,
mean? It's
you're
like
definitely it's some things you're backpacking through, through stuff. Like it's an adventure. Like you have to look through the itineraries and see which one you really like and see what it is and how much it is. Because obviously each one costs different. Like the one for Peru costs $4,600
per person,
per
I'm assuming.
person. And then it tells you it depending on the excursion or the adventure, it gives you the age. So it says ages 4 and up. 8 days, 7 nights. Like the one for Peru is 8 days and 7 nights. So it just they sound amazing, to be quite honest.
So if you had the money, I mean,
It's a little bit look, South Africa. I would love to do the Africa one. Only $9,000.
so $9,000 per person. That would be cool, but I will have to win the lottery to afford
10 days, nine
Yeah,
nine nights.
pretty much. So, so it's $9,000 for 10 days.
Yes. So $1,000
So
for the
is that
food.
an all inclusive thing? Just
I
was
don't. I would have to do
I
research
gotta
on
I
that one,
gotta
yeah.
look into it. Like I know I'm
I
a
think so.
it's funny because I'm not funny, but I'm a certified agent for Disney, and you have to get trained for this adventure by Disney. However, it's one of these things that I did it. I passed my test and all that. I was like, okay, I know I cannot afford it, so unless that I have a client, that I'm not going to look into it. But it looks pretty interesting. The fact that you could actually travel around the world and pay for a cool excursion like that is amazing. And you know what? There are 75 people. They paid $110,000 for this trip. Kudos to them. I'm happy for them. But what I'm trying to say, something that we all thought last week, it was insane, and we didn't even know who the heck was gonna be able
Oh,
to.
I knew that was gonna suck.
Apparently, there was 75 people that said, "We're doing it. Sorry, we're doing it. We want to go. We want to be part of it." Um, in other news, 2 years after Splash Mountain replacement announced, Disney promises more info next week, and that's coming this week. We gotta keep an eye on this week, as Disney is gonna start hinting, and I had the feeling they're just gonna hint what's coming, but I had the feeling that they're holding it for D23. So D23 is the largest Disney fan convention of the world, and that's the reason why we're going to California. D23 is happening September 9th through the 11th at the Anaheim Convention Center. And this is where Disney, and it happens every other year. So this is where Disney is gonna make all the crazy announcement. That's how it normally happens. So I have the feeling that they're gonna just basically give us a hint and then come up with a whole bunch of details in D23. Aloha Jack says, I got my trip booked. You guys didn't. Well, you know what?
Well, you better record and take beautiful pictures.
I know that you are an excellent photographer.
Yeah.
So I'm counting on you, my friend. As a matter of fact, you could borrow one of my cameras and record some content for us. I even pay you to become a Cool Case Adventure member, and then send me that video. Yeah, dude. What can I say? 75 people went for it. Well, my bad. 74 other people went for it. We already discovered it. So it is insane. Good for them, though. But it's a trip of a lifetime.
It is.
I tell you what. Again, if I could afford it, I would just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Heck it. So anyway, that's for Princess and the Frog. Giant Baymax arrived at Hollywood Studios. This happened yesterday to promote Disney Plus series. Everybody that showed up yesterday morning at Hollywood Studio was like, what in the world is this? So they put it right here by the lake in the exit backlash entrance. I'm sorry, by the entrance of Hollywood Studios. I was hoping that the Aloha Jacks was roaming around Disney yesterday. We'll take picture of this thing, but this is so gigantic. Look at this view. So
that is huge.
I think Disney went a little bit overboard. Do you think? But can you imagine, like, you're like, what in the world? Yeah,
that is huge.
Yeah, they did it. They did it. This happened yesterday, promoting the Baymax series coming on Disney Plus. That's just insane. Look at
That's insane.
it. I think you know what I think it happened. Oh no, this is in front of the security access, right?
Yes. I mean, they probably couldn't put it anywhere else. They're like, we might have overestimated how big he was. That we got to push him out. We got to push
You
him
know
out.
what I think it might have happened? It's like, when you have it had happened to all of us. That you have like a crazy boss, and they tell you we need to do this,
Make him big.
and you're trying to say, hey, listen, that's not a good idea. I don't care. I just want a Baymax here. But okay, so how big? I don't care how
Make
big.
him big.
Make him big. You figure it out. You cannot deny. We all have, or we have come across a supervisor like that sometime in our lifetime.
Yes.
And you're trying to tell them, hey, listen, but I don't know can you tell me? I don't care. Make it happen. And you're like that person. You're like Carlos at this point. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you want him big?
You want? Okay.
Okay.
How much can I spend? I don't care. Make it happen. Okay. And boom, that's what it reminds me. Some supervisor yelled at somebody, and that somebody made it happen.
He's got the Ant-Man thing to make himself.
And then people are like, what is the blue
It's
head
covering the
skies?
flags.
That's
Covering the
just
flags.
insane.
I think he's bigger than the castle in LA.
Dang, Aloha Jack said, Vera maxed out. Too much Disney. I'm telling you, so that some employee got mad because supervisors didn't tell him specific. And
then when that thing showed up, they got fired.
It's almost like a Spinal Tap moment. I said 36 inches, not 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now that they saw it installed, they're like, what were you thinking? I told you, I asked you. You didn't believe you. You told me to make it happen. I made it happen.
And then I make sure you give us the reservation.
What, just so you guys know, that's my personality. That's what I will do.
Yes, it is.
And then when they get mad at me, I'm like, I told you, I warned you.
I asked you. You didn't give me the right answer.
It's pretty big. I don't care. Put it out. Okay. Then don't complain. I'm not going to complain. I just want to see a Baymax in the front. Okay. So then when they come and complain, you told me to put a Baymax. Big enough. You told me it has to be big. Okay. But this is huge, man.
It's a little guy. It's a little guy.
When I saw this yesterday, I died laughing. Anyway, that's insane. Ay. Finding Nemo Submarine reopening at Disneyland on cool. July 25th. We weren't able to see this last July, nor that I care, Karen, because that's a submarine.
You're gonna get.
And I'm gonna get claustrophobic.
Are gonna get
so this is one of these things that I will tell you. If you want to watch it, can you just go with Kalel down there and let me know how it is. Aloha Jack says it will be on sale at the outlets next week.
For an insane amount of money too.
Pretty much. And so, hey, somebody will buy it though. That's the saddest part. Somebody will buy it. Hey, there's 75 people pay $110,000. I can guarantee you somebody will pay like 20 grand for that big Baymax.
Somebody pay for it.
That's just insane. People, there's been a big thing, especially people from LA, talking about when is this attraction reopening. And this is I think it's the only attraction that has not reopened since the park opened last year. And then it went to refurbishment. And Disney announced that it will be open sometime during spring break of 2022. And anyways, it's opening in the summer of 2022. So if you're going to Disneyland, then you can see this.
That'd be cool.
Do me a favor, take videos and picture from me because I'm claustrophobic. I don't know how I could do this.
He can't. Okay.
All right, here comes the bad news, people. This is a speculation. This is just a rumor. Disney Board of Directors called a meeting here in Florida for this week because they want to meet with Chapek. So now the rumors are that they may extend Chapek's contract. Why wouldn't they? I know. Don't get mad at me. Remember, I'm just this I'm just the business guy in here. And as a business person, I gotta think with the dollar sign. Get mad at me, I get it. Uh, I'm just gonna speak business.
We don't like you.
Why would Disney get rid of the guy that is making them millions, billions of dollars at this point? Is he pissing everybody off?
Yes.
Yeah, but remember, Chapek comes with the idea, brings it to the board of director. Board of director votes yes or no, or gives him the green light. And that's how it works. So Chapek's ended up making money, and so the board of directors are happy, and shareholders, people that own stocks on Disney are making money. That's all that they care. Now you may argue the point that the stocks market for Disney is the lowest in ever. Yeah, it's this is just basic economic. Things are gonna go down and it's gonna bounce back, and it's gonna bounce back stronger. That's the bad news that I have for everybody. The stock market for Disney has nothing to do with how Disney been performing through the pandemic and now after the pandemic. So for everybody who hates Bob Chapek, which I don't hate the guy, but I honestly feel that he's not the most personable person in the world. He's not a Josh D'Amaro. Like Josh D'Amaro goes out, and Jeff, the president, they go out, they shake people's hand, they're like celebrities. You know what I mean? So you want to take a picture with them, you got to make a darn line.
Yeah,
that's how bad it is, but in a good way. You know what I mean? But they're very personable. They will take their time. I mean, Josh D'Amaro has seen us, the four of us. I mean, he already recognized us because of all the openings. So I feel kind of like flattered about that, right? So when the last time we saw Josh, he was in the opening on Disney Springs, and he saw us and that you guys are here. Glad to see you. And of course, we got to keep our social distance, but he remembered us. He remembered us from Rise. He remembered us from the opening of Mickey and Minnie.
Mickey and Minnie's.
And he took the time. Here we are in that pandemic. He took the time to talk to us, to see how we're doing, how we're feeling, how we manage through, and all that. Honestly, he didn't have to do that.
No.
George D'Amaro didn't have to do that. Now, Chapek, he's the kind of guy who's been missing in action. He pisses people off
and disappears.
He stays behind the scenes. However, it's like the president of the United States. Unfortunately, everything that goes right or wrong in this country, the president will always be blamed. This is Chapek for Disney. Bottom line, I have been saying, I don't think that the board of directors or board members, whatever, are going to get rid of Chapek simply because he's making them money. As long as he's making them money, and not only that, he's making them money in the park. It's not at full capacity. Disney's making more money now than in 2019. Granted, yeah, they increase every single price.
Yeah.
However, they are making money.
Right.
So you come out of a pandemic, losing billions of dollars, and honestly, the predictions are that by the end of this year, beginning of the first quarter of 2023, they will already break even, and they will be stronger than in 2019 at this pace that they're going to. So would you fire the guy that's making that decision? Again, I'm just speaking business. I'm just speaking business.
Not yet.
Now, board of director may extend the contract. I'm not saying that they're going to extend it in a long term. They may say, hey, Chapek, we're going to give you 2 or 3 more years. And then in 2 or 3 more years, we're going to see how you're performing. That's what I think is going to happen. And in 2 or 3 years, they maintain making money and all that, but they see the Chapek still pissing people off and people are dissatisfied. I could see the board of directors saying bye-bye.
Not yet, though.
But not at this point. The guy has pulled them through the most difficult economic times the Disney has faced. The Disney as a company has faced, other than 9/11.
Right.
So that's the rumor. There's a meeting called that was called, and of course this is public because remember Disney is a public company. So every time that the board of director of any public company is gonna meet, they have to make an announcement. They don't have to make an announcement, but you are able to find that. No different than me finding the permits filed by Universal Studios because it's public, right? So now the rumor is, well, Chapek is going to be extended. Now, this is the rumor. Remember, a few months ago, we were reading different media releases of people saying, oh, Chapek is going to be let go. People are not happy with him, and which I kept telling you, that's not true, that he's making them money.
Well, I think it's true that people don't like him, but he's making money, so it's not the time to let him go yet. Unfortunately, because I think like everybody, like a lot of people say, he's losing the sight of what Walt wanted. So, but he's not there to see that. He's not there for that.
Well, you know what? Shame on the board of director who's
allowing him to do it.
Yeah, I don't blame him. So I could say, hey, from now on, I don't want Disney to have this blue color. I want them all red. And Mickey's dress, it has to be blue. If the board of director allow me to make that call, that's on the board of director. That's not on Chapek. Now, Chapek might have been the guy who came up with a stupid idea, but the board of directors should have stopped him. Again, see Chapek like the president, and look at the board of director like the United States Congress. You could blame it on the president all you want to, but the Congress vote for that.
Right.
Congress is the one that says yes or no. Congress is the one that said we're going to give money to this one, and not this one. That's the board of director. So I will say people who are upset at Chapek, they should be upset at the board of director, not directly to Chapek. Chapek is the one coming with ideas in the company. It's not only him. That's what they have. He's the CEO, but they also have a chief financial officer.
He's got a whole team.
You know, it's a whole team of chiefs behind under him that make all these ideas, and he's the face. So at this point, the board of directors is looking at this. So when people say all that Disney cares about this, yes, they do, because they are a business. Now, y'all will see me being strict about Disney and how things have changed. And you guys know that I don't hold back. But one thing I appreciate about Disney is that during the pandemic, people like my wife never lost their benefit. There were people that were let go by Disney because obviously they couldn't use them, with the agreement that for a whole year that we're going to pay for their medical insurance. Do you have an idea how much a medical insurance costs?
A lot.
And here they are losing money. You know, so you got to see both sides of the spectrum, you know. So I have the feeling that, yeah, even though this is a rumor, it's going to happen. We're going to hear Chapek staying in Walt Disney World. Disney overall. Well, he's already scheduled to be in D23. That's the other thing. He's already scheduled to be in D23 to speak on Friday. Josh Damaro is scheduled to speak on Sunday when the news about the parks are coming out. But check this out. Chapek is coming to talk about the legacy of Disney. So he's going to be talking about the 100-year celebration of Disney in D23. And they're going to be talking legacy on Disney. So like all the important things that Disney has done. But also they're going to be talking about the future projects of Disney Plus and all that. So all that Disney cares about production at this point. But think about
as they should. Yes.
Thank you. Because people are saying, well, all that they care is about Disney Plus. Well, hello, how did Walt start it? Walt started with his own production company. You know, unfortunately failed, but that's how he started. That's how Mickey Mouse was created, right? So Chapek, unfortunately, or the people working with Chapek are moving away from what Walt saw and envisioned, unfortunately. And I can tell you, I have seen Chapek speaking. I've done the research on the guy. There's videos out there, and he doesn't strike me like a Josh Damaro. He strikes me like the normal businessman who is an you know what. You know, but he's a businessman.
Star.
Yeah, beep. Yep. So, and he's not to the people. I don't see that. Again, I have seen Jeff, the current president, and I have seen Damaro, and Damaro is like a freaking celebrity. So is Jeff.
I mean, you're gonna have the different personalities. You can't have. Right. You gotta have the businessman that's there just for business. He doesn't care. You know, everything else it's just collateral at that point. He's there to make business. And then you have the people that have to go out and represent the company. Chapek's not here to represent the company. Chapek's here to make the company money.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, that's what the board director hired him for.
Right.
So that's the way we see it. Unfortunately, as business talk, again,
that's business anywhere.
I'm a business person. I'm gonna sell it to you from the business standpoint of view. Don't hate me. I'm just speaking the reality. I'm not saying I agree with everybody. He sucks in his personality. You guys hear me talking about how cast members are not treated well. So if you think guests are not treated correctly, imagine cast members at this point. And I seen the company used to cater to cast member years ago. I mean, we're going back when Karen was in her recent years, the beginning of Disney, and Karen would get even freaking classic movies for the holidays. Even each of the cast member at one point will get a present for the holidays, Well,
the company used to be a cast first community. Like it was catered for the cast.
And they're starting to try to go back. Like I saw through other casts, like I guess they're going around. And Karen, you don't have to admit this, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I seen pictures that they're having like a welcoming to the summer celebration, and they're going around with the characters and all that, and doing something special behind the scenes.
Well, they still do a lot of behind the scene things, and those are like pop ups. You don't know where it's gonna happen. Where's when what park's gonna get it, if the resorts are gonna get it. They just show up randomly, so it's just like
they're trying.
Yeah.
Is it like before? No, but they're trying. So we're gonna have Chapek for at least, I want to say 3 to 5 more years, guys. There's no way Chapek is going away, even though a lot of people hate him. It's not about hate, for a powerful company like Walt Disney World, you cannot pay the bills with hate or love. Unfortunately, you gotta pay it with money, and people are pissed off at Disney Corporation right now. And Karen and I can tell you, those darn parks do not slow down. Somebody asked me, what is the slowest time to go to Disney? There's none. That's over. No more. Here in Orlando, we're breaking records of the amount of tourists coming to everything, Universal and Disney. So if Chapek is such a bad guy, how come Disney continues to like sell out left and right? That's the question that we must ask.
I mean, just look at the adventure thing.
I raise my case. It's like gas, we can complain about gas, but I haven't seen people consuming less gas.
The Star Cruiser, like that's making a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like,
so it is what it is.
It's Disney, man. Disney branded, so it's gonna make money.
Yeah, and you know what? I didn't want to get too political over here, but I'll get political in a little bit, and just one more. So this is misleading, by the way. It says Disney canceled plans for Disney Springs Bright Lights train station. Just so you guys know, this is the train station that is coming from the airport. But the problem is, it's not Disney. Apparently, the company itself figured out that the route wasn't working out for them to stop at Disney Spring, so they canceled the plan. The plan. So it's not Disney per se. But of course, they're gonna blame it on Disney. But the actual Brightline Corporation is the one that stopped it. So a lot of people are a little bit disappointed because they were hoping to catch it from the airport to Disney Springs. That would be dope,
I'm sure Disney's it's not excited about that either.
Right, because then now
that would have brought people straight into the property.
Right. So another thing I want to share with you, something that Disney will do. Here's Disney for you. Karen and I are not going to get in the belief whether abortion is right or not. However, it is upsetting for a lot of people, women specifically, and I'm pro women. I have a mother, I have a wife, right?
And a daughter.
So the minute the Supreme Court overturn the Roe versus Wade situation about abortion, Here's Walt Disney Company says we will cover travel expenses for abortion. What they mean is that the Supreme Court says, the federal government said, we're not going to dictate that. We're not going to say it anymore. That's up to each of the states. So now Disney's coming. Okay, so if you live on a state that abortion is legal, then we will pay for you to travel and get the abortion. So again, you're talking about a company that's trying to look up for the interest of the individual. I'm not gonna get him belief or none of that because that's a personal choice. Let me get to this question from Facebook.
Trying to see who it is.
Do you think it's revenge traveling, as they call it? I don't know why everyone hates Disney so much. It is expensive, sure, but with proper planning, it's doable. It is a combination of both.
I think it is still revenge traveling, especially now that it opened up for our international guests to start traveling. I definitely think it's revenge traveling.
It is. I think it's a combination of
Right.
both. 2019, it was not a revenge traveling at that point, but we were on the hype of on the momentum of all the people that were visiting the parks. However, you also have to see that Disney has managed to open awesome rides. They just opened Garden of the Galaxy. Before the pandemic, they opened Rise of the Resistance. I mean, up to the pandemic, there were still cast members that never been able to do Rise of the Resistance because they were blacked out. Why would a cast member be blacked out for Hollywood Studios? Because they had such a high attendance, the cast member couldn't go to the park.
All right.
So you're talking about all the money that the Disney has been spending, all the the whole reconstruction of Epcot, Tron soon to be open. There's a whole bunch of projects that they have going on. So it's a mixture of revenge travel plus a lot of the Disney fans.
Yeah.
And Disney, I see Disney more like a product. So Disney being a product, people want to consume that product. And also Disney know how to play with demand. When Disney does marketing, they do it in a way that they're geniuses. They create a supply and demand out of nowhere. So, for example, let's use the Magic Band Plus right now. Magic Band Plus was supposed to be released already in the spring. Then they delayed it till the summer, right? And Disney, here comes more hints about the Dark Magic Band Plus, even with their mistake of releasing them by mistake in Disney Spring. They know how to create a desire for the product. They are genius. They know how to play with that. So it's a combination of both. So yeah, things are expensive, but why are people still traveling? Airfares are more expensive than ever now. I mean,
I think right now that's the worst.
Yeah, gas is prohibited. Still, people still visiting town like nothing. Like the amount of traffic that we're getting around here, it is insane. I mean, Karen drives to Disney weekly because that's where her office is located in Hollywood Studios. And it took her an hour the other day to get home on something that without traffic is 35 minutes.
Yeah.
So, and this is paying tolls, by the way.
Right.
So think about that. It's just a product that no matter what, people are not going to stop consuming it. Disney's Disney. Anything that Disney put their hand, they want, and then they're so freaking smart. We
fall for it. We fall for it.
They own Star Wars. They own Marvel. Disney.
They do a lot of stuff with Pixar.
Honestly, Disney at this point freaking owns half of Universal. If you want it, they own Marvel, so Universal cannot do a darn thing with Marvel. They own Fox. So is it Fox that they own or something like that? So anyway, they own the Simpsons because that's where the Simpsons came from. So whether you like it or not, Disney's the owner. So some people call it a monopoly. Call it what it is. They pay for it. So
the money.
Again, it's just one of these things that we can all complain, but we still consume it. Every time that I show news over here, how many of us say, "Oh, I want to do that. I want to go there. I can no way,"
We fall for it because even the merchandise, some things you're like, oh, I'm not gonna get it, and as soon as it comes out, oh, we need to get it.
Yeah,
We need to get it before it sells out. Like,
you're right, Miss Sheila. Their marketing team is
there are
genius. I mean, they spend their billions of money. I mean, millions of money on marketing. They know.
all right.
They know what we desire. Look, Disney right now is not spending money on bringing YouTube content creators anymore. They don't even look at Instagrammers anymore. Who do they look at, Karen?
TikTokers.
They fly TikTokers. They look at who has the best account of Disney TikTokers, and whether it's in Disneyland or whatever, they fly them out. All expenses paid for TikTok to put a video that is less than a minute.
Right.
But Disney know where things are.
TikTokers are rage right now.
I don't like TikTok.
No.
Karen doesn't like TikTok.
So hard. TikTok is hard.
And I don't care about TikTok. However, it's like Karen and I said, if Disney's looking at TikTok,
we all need to look at TikTok.
We all need to start shifting to TikTok because
to get views,
they know what works.
To get people to view and follow you on TikTok, for me, it's been
so
quite hard.
Disney know their product. Disney knows. All right, Angela, thank you so much. You have a great week. Thank you.
Have fun at the gym.
Going to the gym.
Good for you.
I like it. I love it. Stay good in shape. That's mental health most important than anything. I believe on going to exercise. I'm doing exercise for your own mental health.
Yes, you need it
before your own physical well-being. So anyway, that's my business 101, I guess. Or
and a lot of your
501. 501. There was 5 of you at one point. Or business opinion. There's more to come. Chapek is gonna continue to shake things up.
Anywhere.
He ain't going anywhere.
Not yet.
But it's interesting. It's interesting to see everything that Disney's doing, and then see what Universal's is doing. And trust me, Disney and Universal, they talk to each other. Right? They're not working on silo. I'm hoping and I'm waiting for a big news to drop. I've been saying this for the longest from Disney standpoint of view, because you guys see it. While Universal steal the show with one Halloween Horror Nights announcement, Disney just slap them back with a whole bunch of news for what they're coming with, the plans that they're doing, right?
Right.
So I'm waiting to see how Universal is gonna be like, look at me with my new park. And why until Disney released there? There's no way that Disney's just sitting with their hands crossed right now and allowing Universal to just like
they're letting them.
They're like letting them believe their own hype in a nice way. Then they don't do it in a very malicious way. But Disney's Disney.
I mean, I think they're just letting Universal attract the clients. Attract the guests at this point. Because then obviously, if you're coming for Universal, you're gonna end up going to Disney at least a day or two. Like I'm sure there's not people that come here just to go to. There are people that come here just to go to Universal or just to go to Disney, but the majority of the people are gonna cross over at some point. Like they're gonna do at least one day in one of the other parks. So it's beneficial for both parks to continue to develop and keep bringing stuff in.
And it's interesting to see the theme park world. You got SeaWorld announcing a brand new roller coaster next year. So there's gonna be more. Orlando's gonna be popping for a while. I don't know what we're gonna do over here. So and notice how, again, I don't want to get political, but notice how Disney doesn't even become opinionated about even DeSantis. DeSantis thinks that he's living his glory, and Disney's looking at DeSantis like, dude, you're about to leave soon. Your term could be over anytime.
Yeah,
we've been here for 50.
We're just waiting for you to leave.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. Yeah. So we're gonna let you think that you are the king of the castle right now, and then after that, you're gonna be working for us. That's how Disney's treating it. Disney has not even said or commented anything about the whole government fiasco. So Sheila said, I have TikTok. I haven't done anything in a while though.
I think TikTok is just hard because you're battling through all these little
It's
all
just time
little
consuming.
channels
It's
that
just
are
time
like,
but it's time consuming,
yeah,
and I don't know. I don't have
for
the
you to
time.
put like I post something in Instagram, a reel on Instagram, and in a few seconds I have like 100 hits, whatever. And then I put it in TikTok and it's like one, two,
Yeah.
3, 4. Like I have to wait like an entire day for it to hit 100. Like it's
Michi,
just slower.
Michila said, I can't wait for the Universal Escape Room on City Walk and the moment to reopen.
Yeah, that'd
Have
be
not heard much about the moment.
no. It's been
They're
kind of quiet.
super, yeah, they said, well, it started in the summer, then middle of the summer, now on the end of the summer. And end of the summer could be July, end of July or so. Now, the big rumor was July 4th weekend. Again,
Unless they do a
we're
soft
gonna,
opening, yeah.
yeah, we're gonna be around next week and this weekend, anyways. So we'll see. But I have not heard much lately. Hoping that we can move down closer to Epic Universe Open, and
That'd be
me too,
awesome,
me
yeah.
too. That way you can enjoy it. Orlando needs more housing option. I don't know where they're gonna put those housing. Orlando needs to slow down, honestly, in the housing so the market can just go back to normal because it's getting ridiculous.
And they're literally building in every corner.
Ridiculous,
Like everywhere we go, there's houses are coming.
The average rental for a home here in Orlando, I think it went up to $2,400. How people are the rent? How people are affording it? Don't ask me. I mean, I'm assuming there have to be multiple families in one household because it's just insane. So, I mean, I remember back when I moved here in Orlando, and first of all, I used to pay 88 cents for gas when I moved here to Orlando. Second of all, I want to say my parents' first two-story house, I think they used to pay monthly $600 or $700. $600 or $700 back then. So I don't know. That was 1999. All right, Steven. Thank you. Road dropping Universal tomorrow. Awesome, man. I cannot wait. Hopefully you find me some good stuff that I'm not aware that is happening over there. Hey, if you see the Jaws launch fly, I heard a rumor. They may have one more shipment coming. Somebody told me that. But if you see it, man, grab it for me. I'll send you money. I will send you money, brother. But anyways, the housing market over here is insane. So but Universal, look at me. Theme parks are not gonna slow down over here. Universal is not gonna slow down. And believe me, Disney is not. This whole thing about Disney repeating the same thing over and over, you're gonna see them reinventing the wheel soon. They're gonna come up with something new. There's a lot of after hour parties that haven't
come back, yeah.
So watch it. 2023, they're gonna come back even stronger. So they women here on D23.
Maybe. So, hopefully.
D23, we're gonna be record. I don't know when I'm gonna be releasing the video, guys. So my schedule is gonna be like back to back to back to back. So maybe I could give it to you and then you can edit because you're gonna may have more spare time than me. Yeah. But it's gonna be insane. Anyways, guys, being over 2 hours of nothing but fun. It is so, I feel flattered that you spend so much time with us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So much love and so much support. Housing everywhere is awful. Yeah, I need to move badly, but I can't afford it. I hear you, Michelle.
Yeah.
I hear you. So it's happening to us too. I mean, we own, and I'm scared. I'm scared about next year when the property taxes come back. And so, well, that's another story for another day. I like Karen always tells me, don't worry about it. The Lord will provide one way or the other. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Next Monday, I will let you know what we're up to. Okay, so we may have a live stream over here, or depending how we're feeling, we may go out to Universal. Comment down below. Let us know what would you like us to do. If you want us to go and do a live from Universal on 4th of July, let us know. We'll gladly do it for you. You can hang out with us over there. But that's the plan so far. We'll see. Sometimes we look at the park and there's slam. We're like, we better stay home. Or it's too hot. And we're like, we better stay home. So we'll see. But anyway, we love you too. Love you guys so much for all the love and support. You have a wonderful week.
Have a good night, guys.
Take care.